I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my wrist, so I can keep running in my mind.
From Target Field in Minneapolis, this is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Pablo Lopez. What's the word on him?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Lewis. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Baez runs. Pitch misses. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. Baez stands at second with no outs. Fought off foul. Man at second. And strike two.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit, with 3 hits and 4 runs batted in the series. And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader should have it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And next up for the Tigers, Colt Heath. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And that one fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that one pulled foul. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Miranda. And that's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And on the mound now, Matt Manning.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Fouled off. He was late. Towards first, Torkelson. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit.
Miranda.
Out to center. And there are two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Center field. Perez settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. Back in Minnesota. Now it's going to be Andy Ibanez. Lopez back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece. And it stays 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball. Here's Riley Green. 2 for 7 in the series so far. On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second down with nobody out. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Locked in right now. He's 5 for 7 in the series. That's out to center field. Bader should have it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Dylan Dingler getting ready to hit.
Runner!
Double steal. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Javi Baez digs in right side. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Popped up right side. Miranda gets there. He's under it. And that's the third out. No runs on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Royce. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That's worth the price of admission. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Throw on to Torkelson, and that is out number 2. And now Bader up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Perez makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that is out of play.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And now Spencer Torkelson. Could be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Fly to center his first time. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Torkelson on his way to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Stepping in, Colt Keith. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. And this one squirts away from the catcher. And save! A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and there's 2 away. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Twins 1. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
up
take a look
for
at how
the
the series
Twins,
has played out
the
so
second
far.
baseman, Edward Julian.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Perez on the move. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
This one in the air. Torkelson should have this one. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Castro at the plate now. That's ball 1. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Way outside, and it gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Carpenter.
Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So now back to the top of the order. The batter now, Javier Baez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The other way, and it gets down for a base hit. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Little chopper rolls foul. Dingler, the runner at third. Baez over at first with one away. In the air, center field. Bader makes the play. And he boots it. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And a swing and a miss there.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one ripped. Wallner makes the grab. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're midway. Back in Target Field, bottom of the inning. Now here is Carlos Correa. Grounds one to short. Baez. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Here's Royce Lewis. On the ground to third. And it's through for a hit. Around second is Correa. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next one misses. And the count 1-2. That one missed. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Keith. Over to Baez. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Jeffers batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Gleyber Torres. And a big swing and a miss.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. 0 for 2 in this one. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Lopez checks the runner. Keith back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there safely. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 5th. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. He's notched 4 strikes. Danny Coulombe into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs.
Tosses to first, and the lefty reliever does it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida. And the New York Swung on, belted. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second of the year. It's 4-3. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand has to hurry and safe at first easily. No chance to get the out. That puts the tying run aboard. Castro up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Moreno. Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. But not before they're able to draw closer. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. This one in the air, center field. Bader should have it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. El Mago coming to the dish. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. Wenzel Perez digs in now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Coulombe, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Baez, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Runner takes off. Ripped towards third. Lewis throws to first. And that is that. Manning back to work. Up the middle. Finds his way through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Fastball is outside. And fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That's a ball.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. That one inside. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Green makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Lined into right. Makes the grab for the second out.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Bader, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Correa, the lead runner at second. Lewis on at first with 2 down.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. 2 left. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Sands.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sands.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Sands keeping him close. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. 0-2 now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gleyber goes. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Andy Ibanez will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Bader sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Bounce to the right. Torkelson steps on first for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Kiersey up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Just missed. Ripped on a line. Green pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. This is Willie Castro. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that extends the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield.
Nice grab. 1 left for Minnesota. Still a 2-run deficit.
Pitching for the Twins.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yohan Duran.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. That one pushed. Foul out of play off to the left. And a swing and a miss, beat with a fastball.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Dingler at the plate now as he chases after that one. Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now, batter, the
So here's Baez now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely.
Meadows.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw. Save. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He's safe.
1 strike.
Ball to strike. And now a bunt, but it's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Wallner makes the play, and that'll do it. Now into the game, Jake Rogers. He takes over behind the plate. New pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Lang.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Got him swinging. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Slinging it to first in time. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
He's got it, and the inning is over. But the Twins do get one back on this. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aberson Castellano, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Woods Richardson also getting ready.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. 1 for 4 with a double. Gleyber goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Runner goes again. Tap foul at the plate. Runner on the move again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Move to second. Torres back in safely. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. Wide throw, and it gets away. He'll score easily, and it's 6-4.
Well, catchers can get a little excited right here when it's a shorter throw, but anything offline could result in a run. And right there, the throwing error leads to another run score.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the slide. Back in Minnesota. So here's Bader. So they turn to their closer, Tyler Holt.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one popped up right side. Keith settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Julien batting with one down takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1. Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
That clips the corner. The Twins down to their final strike. Popped up. Keith. And that'll do it. The Tigers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a